expectation is to advance. Many of us are can see it, we want it, but how do we get there? We see this new us, we see the dream, the vision, the new season, but how do we get there? And we can almost touch it. And I believe it's going to take key relationships. I believe it's going to take
Hmm.
reaching out to here's what I hear, the people that you are called to run with in this new season. So if you are, say your this storm is marriage, well then you've got to reach out to the married couples, the husbands and wives that are doing marriage like you want to do marriage,
Hmm.
that are maybe healthier than you are, that are maybe wholer than you are in a sense of wholeness, that are maybe thriving in it more than you are, and humble yourselves and reach out to those ones. And if it's business, it's time to advance, and you've got to reach out to some of those business leaders, some of those entrepreneurs that are doing business like you want to do business in a
Yeah.
greater capacity, in a greater measure.
Yeah.
And so I think this is super key right now to transition and advance to where the Father is leading many of his kids into this new season. Like there's been this stuckenness where people are gaining traction. They can't get out of this ditch, so to speak. Maybe even the last few months, maybe since COVID. But in order to get the traction, we can't do it alone. We can't be isolated, and we can't just reach out to anybody. We can't just maybe even reach out to the ones we've been reaching out to. It's time to call in some bigger players and reach out to some key players that are walking in and thriving in the areas that you want to thrive in.
Yeah. I think that's big. I think it's like that. That's